I'm John Beaudin. This is Rock History Music. There is something going on with the Guess Who. It's a certain thing that happens to a lot of bands who only have one or sometimes no original members of the band. Gary Peterson has been there since the very beginning. Derek Sharp, the lead singer, since 2008. Still, you'll get people who go out to see them and really enjoy their show. Other people are going, hey, this is not the Guess Who anymore. It hasn't been for a lot of years. As always, you be the judge. There is something that happens with the Guess Who, though, in their homeland, Canada. They originated in Winnipeg, with such notables as, well, Gary Peterson, who's our guest, Randy Bachman, Burton Cummings, but the latter two are long gone. Interesting thing, they really can't play in Canada. And their question is always, is that the promoters who won't let them in? According to them, it sounds like that. Is it Randy Bachman? Is it Burton Cummings? I know they're not happy with a version of the Guess Who that they think is not authentic, but the fans, in the long run, decide if they want to go. We start with Gary Peterson addressing this.
I have a question. When are they going to allow us to play in Canada?
So what is that? That was one of the questions.
What are you talking about? Our biggest show last year was in Sherbrooke.
Yes, it was.
So that's Canada.
I know we get so many people saying, when are you coming? Why? When? Why?
Okay.
We, as a band, would love to play in Canada. We would love to play there.
Okay.
So we just need someone to book us.
No, this doesn't make any sense, though. I mean, why wouldn't people want? You're selling out everywhere. Why is this a legal thing you can't talk about?
No.
But
there are only two major agents in Canada, and I think maybe I don't know the.
Oh, I know what you're talking about. You know,
one books the other, and there's only so much room for. But what we do and what some former members do are completely different things, and rightly so. The situation with us, again, it is different. You want me to explain? Randy Bachman had 3 bands he was in, and he plays material from that, right? Burton Cummings he was only in the band 10 years. He has a certain, and then he had a solo career. He does that. We're doing all 5 versions. We celebrate the past with, and then maybe 60% of our show is that, and the other 40% is us. So that's the difference, and there's no reason why we always take the high road. I have no problem with any of this. The problem doesn't ever come from us.
No, because why I brought it up is because I feel bad. You see these people asking, why don't you come here? And they think we don't want to come to Canada. And that's not the truth. We would love to play anywhere on the earth. So, and I think
we've always welcomed former members to step forward. If they want to join, that's no problem. It's not our choice. It's theirs.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because we're just a happy bunch.
What is that hunger, though? What is that thing? I'm always asking people, okay, you know what? You're way older than I am. A lot of people say, well, it's good exercise being up there, which it is, actually. It's good exercise. Why would I quit doing this? The old adage of quitting at 65. I don't want to quit my broadcasting job in Vancouver.
Well, look, at most cultures in the world respect their elders. That's just the way it is. Only in this part of the country do they kind of cast the old people aside. But I say this every night in the show. You get a guy like Gary who's been playing since he was 4 years old. All he knows is playing the drums. If it were me and I'm in the audience looking at this guy, I'm like, this is the person I want to see. He has a whole lifetime of stories that a 21-year-old just doesn't, only because of time. You know what I mean? And people like Gary, they're not going to be around forever, and a lot of them aren't, right? Neil Peart's gone, John Bonham's gone, Taylor Hawkins just, how the fuck did that happen? So I think it's something to be. I think people should take a look at that, especially if you like live music. We should be celebrating people like this.
Which brings me to this. Okay, when Taylor died, my first thought was the hardest thing that can happen. I don't know the circumstances. I don't know his life. I never met the guy. But I thought to myself, sometimes the hardest thing that can happen to someone is to get everything you want. Sometimes, I mean, people talk about when the audience is gone, I'm left by myself. It's really difficult. And I've heard that from so many people. I understand that. I don't, but I understand it loosely. I'm going to ask you this question. People always laugh when I ask this question. Gary, why did you not die? Why are you still here? How come you didn't end up on the sewer floor? Because one person, who was it? I forget who it was that told me, he says, I should
Because
be dead. He said, he said, you want to know why I'm not dead? Is that what you want to ask? I said, well, yeah. Okay, why did you survive all that? Gary, what made you, we lost a lot of the guys down the road.
the answer to this question is why we do this. You touched on that just a little bit before.
Mm-hmm.
Why do you keep doing it? Why? Because it's like a drug. And it's actually more than a drug because entertaining people, it's like being a healer. It you get a kick out of what the music does to them. It can make them happy, it can make them sad. It emotes all kinds of emotions from human beings. And even though the crowd is gone from night to night, you should take, and musicians especially should take heart. There's going to be another one tomorrow. So you can have that feeling over and over again, and don't search for anything else. You're a musician, you like to create music, you're creating music for people to enjoy. It's pretty simple.
Good drug.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
amen to
It's the best of all.
Wow.
That's why I'm still here.
I said the world needs that right now. Yeah. There's a lot of
Mhm.
nonsense going on, but this helps people.
Yeah. A psychologist told me years ago, I was interviewing him, he said, we were off air, and he says, like, what's going on with you? I go, what are you talking about? Oh, I'm transparent. He says, oh, you're going through something. And he says, did you put your pants on in the morning? I said, yeah. You got here? Yeah. And because I told him I was going through divorce. And he said, go to a concert, man. That's 2 hours. Just go to a concert. 2 hours where you cannot not have fun. You have to have fun. That respite, it's crazy. People don't, I don't want to overanalyze it, but you go there, you're not thinking about your mortgage.
And did you wear that shirt too?
I didn't wear flashy shirts back then.
When you put on those pants, you had to put on that shirt.
Nope. We'll have more from Gary Peterson and Derek Shark coming up in the next few days. Make sure you comment on our video, subscribe to our channel, and share our videos. Buy a t-shirt, support the channel, make a donation. All the links are in the description, or join our Patreon, get early access. Remember, all the Instagram links are there. Please join our Rock History Music Book Facebook group. We're on TikTok. We're everywhere, but all the links are in the description. Check them out. I'm John Beaudin. This is Rock History Music.